With a time of 93 hours and 11 minutes, Hilda Baci is the new holder for the Guinness World Records title for longest cooking marathon. Congratulations, you are officially amazing.
Last year, Nigerians went on a spree, breaking Guinness World Records. Hilda Baci, a Nigerian chef, broke the longest cooking marathon. Tonye Solomon broke the most steps climbed on a ladder while balancing a football on his head. A Nigerian wig maker, Helen Williams, created the world's longest handmade wig. Ewaoluwa, who goes by the stage name Ewa Cole, became the first holder of the longest marathon of singing Christmas songs. While a Nigerian student in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, broke a decade-long Guinness World Record for doing the longest painting marathon of 100 hours. So in today's video, we interviewed Chancellor to learn how he was able to migrate from Nigeria to Atlanta, Georgia, and within the shortest period of time was able to break the Guinness World Record, having done the longest painting record of 100 hours.
The longest painting marathon is 100 hours and was achieved by Chancellor, a Nigerian in Atlanta, Georgia, USA from 26th to 30th, 2023. My brother, you've tried. This is not easy.
The challenge wasn't here. The whole challenge is the painting from the first hour to the 100th hour. Oh my God, I went through some things, so it wasn't easy. It just
you tried. Congratulations for painting for 100 hours without sleeping. I don't know how you did that. How does it feel, basically, to be the first Nigerian to break this record? How does it feel like?
It feels good, and I feel fulfilled. I feel happy, and I feel achieved, because several months ago, this is something I actually wanted to do, and now, like, this is what I've done. So, there's a big gap between then and now, and for the fact that I actually thought to myself that I can actually do this, and I actually did it. So it's a great achievement for my own personal is a personal achievement for me that I believed in myself, and yeah.
Great. So for people who don't basically know you, maybe you can just give us a brief introduction of how you actually got to this journey. You're transitioning from Nigeria to going to the States to study art, and then now winning this record. So just a brief intro of who you are, who is Chancellor, basically.
All right, so I'm Chancellor. And then I was born in Nigeria. I was born in Imo State, but I grew up in Aba. I did my high school, actually, my secondary school in Akwa Ibom.
Oh, okay.
In Akwa Ibom, and I was there for 6 years, I think, yeah. And then I came back to Aba, and I went back to Owerri for my college, for my university. I got admitted to FUTO, and I was there for about 2 years, and then I dropped out because I felt that wasn't my path, So I started applying to travel out of Nigeria, because my passion is not very valued in our country. I mean, I love my country. I'm a patriot, but it hurts me that some of us have to travel out to actually pursue our dreams, So it feels like a waste of time trying to pursue your dream, like your actual passion in your home country, which doesn't make sense to me. But all the same, I still have to pursue my dreams. So I had to travel out and make arrangements, and then when I got to the States and to my school, I started pushing hard. So I felt challenged, because now I saw so many people like me. Because back in Nigeria, I say artists too, but it's like on a whole new different level now, and seeing people even better than you, or people competing with you, and things like that, you don't feel so comfortable anymore. So now like you're here for a purpose, and like you have something to actually achieve, and something to actually prove. So and here's called the land of opportunity. You can be whatever you want to be here. You can be whatever you want to be, and the only thing is to actually push yourself out there, and being because anything you're doing, we have other people doing it, So if you're a fashion designer, if you're an interior designer, if you're like whatever you are, you're not the only one in that field. So what makes you unique is who you are, So even the artist, someone can do a very hyper realistic painting or hyper realistic artwork, and no one gives a shit about it. But another person can just literally just pour pour paint on the canvas, no actual creativity there, and it can sell for a whole lot of money, But that's because of who the person is, So you can be whatever you want to be, and so you have to like actually make a name for yourself before. Yeah, in every career you are.
Yeah, if your works has to have more value.
Exactly, you have to have a name for yourself. So these are like the drives and the and considering that I came here, I wasn't born here, but I came here and I have competitors who are born here and who have been here way longer than I have. And so that's like me working harder than I should have worked if all things are being equal. So it was a good drive for me to actually like think outside the box and be like, what's going to make a name for me, in this place. And I mean, this is not the only thing, but like this is just the beginning, So, but now at least this is a great breakthrough, and I hope more achievements will come in the future.
Oh, beautiful. I like the way you have, I like the way that you are being very strategic to your success, because you got to the US and you realize there's a challenge here. If you have to be above the normal, you have to find a way to make name for yourself. You're being very intentional and strategic. I like that. So is that what really one of the things that really motivated you, or the motivation also came from the fact that you probably saw that for breaking this record? I decided to say, okay, why don't I just break this record as well?
All right, so I've always had a drive to do something unique, like I said, to bring my name out there. But it wasn't the record per se. The record itself, like breaking the record. I mean, the whole, like now I still have passions like doing something great, something not everyone else does. But I mean, I don't know what it is now, but I mean, when I have the inspiration, the motivation, I can actually do it. But the passion is there, So that's what I'm talking about. But the record itself, breaking the record itself, I mean, I had the drive, but using the record as a tool for to the drive that I had already. Okay. So the inspiration for breaking the record is actually from Hilda Baci after she broke the Guinness World Record for cooking the longest time, right? Yeah. So I got inspiration not right after she did it actually. So I got inspiration like several months after she's broken it, So I was sitting down one time and then I was like, wait, why haven't I even, thought about it? Thought about breaking the record of painting the longest time. So I told my aunt she's here too, and she was like, yeah, you can do it, And it's very good to have people who actually believes in you, like surround yourself with people who actually believes in you. Some people will be like, are you sure? So with that motivation, with that confirmation that I got from her, she was like, yeah, I believe you can do it, go for it. And then I did it. So I was the Guinness World Record itself was motivated by Hilda Baci after she broke the longest cooking marathon.
For better context, so how long have you been in the US now, and basically where are you actually studying right now?
I've been in the US for 2 years now, for 2 to 3 years, I think.
For just 2 years now. Okay, this is awesome. Yes. 100 hours. It's not a joke. That's 4 days without sleep. I can't even imagine a normal human being staying one full day without sleep. Run me through the preparation.
That's 5 days actually, but 4 nights. So
that's like 5 days, yes.
That's 5 days, yeah, 5 days and 4 nights, yeah.
Can you imagine? Without sleeping. Please run me through the preparation. How do you guys do this? How did you do this?
First of all, you have to actually have the drive and ask yourself, why am I actually doing it? So you have to have the drive. So the drive there, we just wake up, let me just try this, and if it works, good. If it doesn't, with that mindset, I think you get tired easily, because even when you get tired, you you rest, or you just be like, oh, I can't do this anymore. But when you have a drive, when you have something at stake, when you have like several things, like there's the only possibility now is actually breaking this record. Then that drive alone, even when all those fatigue and tiredness comes in, you still have you have the mental capacity to actually fight, to push forward. So even when the body is tired, the mind is still active. So be like staying motivated and believing in yourself is the number one attribute to for the preparation. So you have to actually believe in yourself. Secondly, the preparations is you have to be mentally, physically, and spiritually ready, because some people be like, some people, when they want to embark on such, well, I don't know, to be fair, I don't know anyone who has actually tried to, and I don't know anyone like personally who has tried to embark on it, but but I know like some people may have the mindset, like for me example, when I was about to embark on it, because I haven't done it before, so I try to keep myself up for some nights just to prepare myself. But when I met my when I talked to some of the coaches, some of the health coaches in my school, and they told me, like what I actually need is to actually rest, like get every rest I can get for now, because once I enter, like I'm entering. So that's it, being physically, mentally and physically fit, and also going to the gym, because I do cardio all the time, so I run in the on the treadmill, and do some little weight lifts. I rested, I didn't like stress myself, like avoid stress, anything like it's called stress, like that period, avoid it. Eating, the things you eat plays a very vital role to to your sustenance and your agility. You should drink water, try as much as possible to avoid drinking all these fruit juice and soda. I don't know for other people, I'm saying how I personally
What you
prepared,
did, okay.
so yeah, that's what I did. So I'm not like I'm not like a life coach or a health coach. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, though. I don't know, but this is how I personally prepared. So I drank only water for throughout the time of my preparation, and I ate good food like fruits and veg, and I tried as much as possible to avoid all those cheese, mustard, all those stuff they normally put in the foods here. Those things are sometimes. So I tried as much as possible to really avoid them.
Yeah.
I was being prayerful. Yeah, parents, me, I don't pray too much. I can't even lie, but my parents were there to back me up. My parents, they already there, like my family really backed me up in prayers, and I know like that's really played a vital. Yeah,
Yeah.
because God should come. Yeah, God should come.
Oh, awesome, man. This thing you described. Even if I eat all these things, avoid all this, I can't even imagine me staying 2 days without sleeping.
That's because it's okay. Everyone has their own, everyone has their drive, everyone has their focus,
Yes,
There's something you can also actually do in that. Yeah, there's something else, even if it's not painting, but there's something else you can actually do. Let's say in a case where your life actually depends on
depends
you
on
staying
you
up for
staying
5 minutes.
awake.
Staying awake. Listen, you will let yourself. No, you do it actually. So it all depends on
Except so.
Yeah.
Except it's a life and death case where if they say once I close my eye, I will die. That's the only time I will do this. My eye will be open for 5 days.
I know.
During your painting, what are some of
Yeah.
the memorable things that you actually, painted? Some of the memorable things that you painted. Maybe you can run us through it.
The original plan was to do 100 paintings in under the 100 hours time frame.
Okay.
But I exhausted my whole paintings. I think on the 96th hour or 90 something. I don't know.
Okay.
So now, and the plan was the plan was to be there to paint for 100 hours. So when I exhausted because I paint fast, I'm a fast painter. So when I exhausted my 100 hours my 100 paintings, I had to now improvise. I created like 6 extra, making it 106 paintings. 106, yeah. With Mubad, RIP to Mubad, and that was the first person I did just to pay a tribute to him because Mohbad had died at the time of my preparation, and it cost I don't need to tell you the online
Yeah,
havoc
yeah,
and chaos it
yeah,
caused.
yeah.
Everyone like RIP Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. I'm not agitating the whole. I'm not among the hashtag Mohbad justice for Mohbad stuff. It was just purely done for 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 um for tribute to pay tribute to him. So to pay tribute to him as a star that died in my country at the time I was trying to do the whole world record stuff. So yeah. So that was the first one I did, and the second one was my friend's mom that also died. So I was the first two paintings was just to pay a tribute to my to the to pay tributes, and the second one was she also died during the time of the preparation. So she died of cancer. So she was the second person I did, and then I started with the other ones. I did Starboy, not Whiskey though, Starboy.
Uh,
And you know that Starboy.
the Starboy poster,
You know
yes.
Yeah, that's that boy album. That first album. That was my childhood banger. I can't forget. I play it on my Spotify and Distant till now. I still play them. I still play that album because I think that was the album Whiskey came out from, and that stuff was banger. So I'm
Yeah.
in love with that album till now. So I got connected to that album. So I had to do the Starboy painting. I did the Mood Black. With the Mood Black,
Yeah.
came out that period, and that was the song.
Yes.
His song was just like his song was what was keeping me up, throughout the whole session because I was listening to his song back to back, and like I felt captivated, So I had to paint him. I felt like I owe him that, and I added him to the collection. I did so the Nigerian stars I did like celebrities were Mohbad, Whiskey and Burna Boy. I know the Moody Black, four of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Burna Boy obviously African giants now.
Yeah. Yeah.
African
Yeah.
giants. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
who am I not to do not into the African giants in my as
I hope Bonner Boy will get to see this video. African Giant, please come and buy this painting that was done on your behalf. It's a Guinness World Breaking
he's not
Record
buying it.
painting.
Nah, he's not buying it. I have like other people are buying it. He's not going to buy. But he should appreciate it.
The highest bidder now. It can become the highest bidder. I mean, we'll put it up.
I mean, if he's the highest, I have other bidders. I have other bidders actually, but if he becomes the highest bidder, then he can actually buy it. But it's not. I'm not selling it one by one. I'm not selling it one by. I'm selling the whole collection.
I know.
Yeah, the whole 160.
That's crazy. We paint a broken record and he just broke the record. A broken record and you broke the record, like, bro. If that's not God, then I don't know what it is.
Painted a broken record. During the 60th hour. That was when I broke the record. So I was painting a broken record at that time. So
one of my favorite painting you painted was My Dear anyway, because I watched a lot of My Dear's movie as a young person growing up. So when I saw My Dear, I liked it. You briefly mentioned it, like, so what's the plan with this collections of all the artwork that you actually did to win this world record?
Yeah, the plan is to actually resell it. So
resell it, okay.
If any Nigeria big billionaire or someone wants to have it as part of their collections, they are always welcome to message me. But for now, there are other bidders, here in Atlanta. Okay. You know how Atlanta is the home of art, so everyone loves. That's why I came to Atlanta precisely, not any other place in the US.
One of my own mission of shooting YouTube videos is to encourage young people to see, listen, there's a lot of things you can do by going into criminality. You don't have to be a kidnapper. You don't have to be a hired killer. I know things are tough, okay? I know things are tough, but you don't have to join wrong vices, especially for people that are probably in the Southeast, because I am from the southeastern part of Nigeria. So I try to always encourage young people, talk to them, and even hold meetings and all of that. So seeing your record and what you have done as someone who is from Imo State and even grew up in Aba, and now you're able to pursue a dream in Atlanta, and you're already, making your mark and putting Nigeria in the world map. So it's not like you came from a very rich home that has all the money. You hustled and you find your way. So I want you to use your own story to inspire a young person that will watch this, that's probably in a village, that's probably in Aba or somewhere in Imo State, who think that, oh, I have to go into wrong vices to make it. I want to just share your story of your struggle and now you have made it. Just a last word, just to inspire somebody.
So my encouragements, or me, I'm not a center, but me, I advise people from the things I've personally experienced in life, and I can tell you that one of the real things in life, one of the real challenges to actually making it is when people look so much at their limitations, at their impossibilities, So like I keep telling people, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. It doesn't cost nothing to dream. Dreaming is free. You're not paying any rent, you're not paying any subscription, and be like your dream bond has expired. So it's dream. If you want to, the same resources you use in to dream to becoming a medical doctor is the same resources you still is the same mind resources to dream to be a billionaire, or like to be the world richest. Like I'm not saying you should dream to be the world richest man. Like to be, what I'm saying is you can dream anything you want to dream of. There's no limitation to dreams. So everyone has their, and I believe like everyone has their dreams. Everyone like has their different dreams. I don't want to be the world richest man, but I have my own personal dreams. Some people like have their own personal dreams, but when you have these dreams and then deep, even without saying it out, but deep down in your mind, you be like, I can't do this, because you've looked at the external factors surrounding you, the impossibilities, the things that made you think you can't do this. No, that's a very strong device of the enemy, of the devil. I'm telling you. So my advice to it may not make sense to some people, but to the few that the thing actually makes sense to, and to the few that actually understand what I'm saying, is that don't 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 go any less. Don't go any less of what you actually want to become because of the external factors. Believe in yourself. That's it. Believe in yourself and keep your hands off. Keep your hands off anything that can kill your dreams. So everyone, I know that the country is hard. Everyone is trying to survive. And everyone is trying to, trying to. I mean, I've done some things I'm not even proud of, but the earlier, just don't forget who you are. That's it. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are, and don't limit yourself. Be prayerful. Yeah.
Thank you for your word of advice. So dream and don't go below your dream, and don't let external factors.
Yeah.
So this is great. This is great. Yes, before we go, please let's see that plaque at the back. That's a Guinness World Record. Let's see it, because this is not easy.
At all.
Whoa, so let's look at it. You can see it. For those of you who have not seen it, to see it very clear. 100 hours. The longest painting marathon is 100 hours and was achieved by Chancellor. And they talked about last time, your friends also played a good role, encouraging you, supporting you, even the ones that
so you can only do so much with yourself. You can only do so much just by yourself. So no matter how focused or how motivated you are, you need backup. So that's what I can. No one is a self-made. No one is a self-made. I keep telling people no one is a self-made. So I don't believe in self-made and billionaire, self-made this one, self-made this one, like, because you didn't take yourself there. They are behind the scenes, they are behind the scenes of what you're actually telling us. So my friends played a very vital, like I couldn't have done, like I can tell you, I know how motivated I was, but take it from me that I wouldn't have done this without my friends. Like they were there supporting me 24/7. Somto was there with me. Oh my God, this guy! I even had to beg Somto, like, let me sleep. He refused. He poured me water. He's got. Oh my God. You actually have to stand up like people that actually believe in you, not just people that just want to be there. Some people they just let's just be with him. So people that actually like want you, even want that thing for you even more than you want it for yourself. So. Those are the kind of people I with, yeah. So, and that's like part of my advice to Nigerian is also check your link. Try as much as possible to keep people. I don't want to use the word better, but in a quote, better in a sense. Try to keep people better than you around you because it makes you become better. It automatically makes you become better. So
I really wanted this story to go out, but they said no grief for anybody. When my computer doing it, I said I lie, I must record this thing.
no agree for anybody. I'm not agreeing for anybody. Even if they plan to break this record, I don't agree. If you try, if I see like you want to try and break, I'll do 200. I'll take it from you. 200.
Yes.
This belongs to me. That plan.
If I call the chop, no sleep.
Never jam. So I'm not giving anybody for this one though.
Yeah.
And I feel break any other one, but this one, I didn't break it. I didn't break it from any Nigerian. So it's been there for 10 years. No, it's been there for 10 years and no one broke it. So now that I've broken it,
it was 10 years though.
I had at least 10 years, 10, 20. You can take it.
My brother, thank you so much.
10, 20.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.